Okay, so oh, hang on. Well, I've clicked it now, so I guess we're recording now.
Why?
Let's see, did it add? No. Okay. I know whereabouts you are roughly anyway at the moment, so we'll get to that when we start again. Don't worry too much on that. Uh, yes, a bit of maybe a bit of a quiet session again, I'm guessing. Like Saturdays seem to be becoming low energy for recent days, but to be fair, it's hot as all hell. Or at least it is over here. So we've got reasons. We're British, we're not used to heat. To be fair, we're British, we're not used to any weather. We complain no matter what we get.
Even with the near constant rain.
Yeah, if it rains, we complain because it's too wet to go anywhere. If it's hot like it is today, we complain because it's too hot to go anywhere.
Come back when you get a tornado.
Didn't Bolton have one or something like that a while back? Like, weren't there somewhere up here like a couple of years ago that had a mini tornado or something? Try to remember that. Yeah. Either way, greetings everyone and welcome back to the Dark Tide. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh. I did it in the Tuesday game and I've done it in this one.
Oh my god, no. Please don't. Son of a bitch.
Greetings everyone and welcome back to the Devil Darlings. That's what I meant to say. We're missing a couple of people this week as usual because it's D&D. You're always missing at least one or two people.
Can you scale him up?
Yes I can. There we go.
I went to do it when he was on another page, and then like it wouldn't let me, and then when I went to do it back in Roll20,
Okay.
he had another freak out moment, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
To do it by descending. There you go. You've been added to the turn order. So, last time on the Devil Darlings. You all, some of you stayed up top while some of you climbed down the vines created by a Banflip and encountered this whole mess of a thing. And as well as just fighting these little jelly baby type creatures, the only real things of note is a giant mouth opened up that has been spewing out more. And both Allo and Uylz, I believe, created balls of, well, Uylz did. I think Allo is preparing to do so.
Yes.
Created walls of flame to kind of trap the heart.
And slowly charbroil it.
Yep. Those that remained up top were Grace Banflith and Trickstem. Because you weren't here last week. So if you're going to be making your way down, alright, well, first things first. I'm guessing Banflith's making his way down because you've already rolled. Is Trickstem going to be making his way down to join the fight?
Yes.
Okay. I just needed to know that because if I recall right, it's going to take you a turn or two to get down there. I really should have opened up this document to look this up. Was it this one? There we go. What did I list for entrance? Okay. Yeah. It was just a certain roll I needed. So when it gets to your turns, I'll ask for that roll. So I will need you to do me a initiative, Rebecca. Jesus. I will put Trickstem to one side for now, just purely so I can add him to the turn order. But yeah, 19. That is tasty. Do it by descending order. Okay, so we'll pick up where we left off with Allo. That is the wrong sound. Which one was it? I forget. No. Give me a sec. I can't remember which music I used.
Such professional.
I could look up the video, but I can't be arsed. It's
Well,
too hot. So, Allo, it's your turn.
um, yes, I was going to do wall of fire directly underneath it so that it's getting cooked from top and bottom. I know that that'll probably give this guy attack of opportunity on me, but
Because casting spells in combat. Let me just look this up. I know we've done several rules for this over the past, but I really will just get this sorted out. Casting spells.
I think it's only range spells.
Clarifications and restrictions. Somatic components. You need one hand free to cast these spells. If you really, well, you're not doing that anyway. That's fine. I don't really care about toward that. Or extra surge or reactions. Or concentration. I love the fact that it didn't come up with that thing. Just what I needed. I think, yeah, I think it is as Santa said. It's just disadvantage on ranged attacks if you're within 5 feet of an active foe. And given this isn't
Yeah,
something where
because
you're also,
the
yeah, like Wall of Flames isn't something that you
because
roll
they
to hit.
need the Mage Slayer feat.
Yeah, Wall of Flames isn't
Yeah.
something you need to roll to
So
hit,
like
so
if
it just goes off.
so what's that mean?
yeah, I think the only way that they can attack you if you're trying to cast a spell is Mage Slayer.
Yep.
So you're good, Ranna. You're good.
So
Okay.
pop up the spell for us. Let's see what this thing does. Just so I can remember. Because it's been a hot minute.
Literally and
It
figuratively.
Each creature within the area must make a dex saving
gross
throw.
hearts like Khaleesi.
And if I recall right, you were doing it kind of like that for 60 foot, weren't you?
I mean, I can do it that way, or I could do it in a circle.
That is true. Which are you doing?
Hmm. Yeah, I suppose I'll go ahead and just do it in a line. That'll get the other two people at the top of the stairs. And
Okay,
whatever else you might have hidden up there, possibly.
so we already know that the heart fails this automatically because, as we realized last week, even if it swung to get away from the flames, it'd just be swinging back into them.
Yep.
So it will automatically fail. The two little things, though, do need to make a save. 21 and a 5.
Oh, one of them fails. The
Yep,
other one doesn't.
so one of them's only taking
But the
half,
question
if I
is,
recall.
does it fall down the little staircase, or does it fall over the side?
Wait, those are staircases?
The bone ones are like a bone pathway. Think of this less as like a height thing and more a long room.
Ah,
So
okay.
this isn't
Well,
like
this
on a
guy
higher
did
up
do
position, it's just this is a pit of acid situation.
I rolled a 27 damage.
Okay, so 27 to this guy. Yep, there we go. 27, so yep,
Oh no, what do I have?
17, 16, 15, 14. So wait, it's 13. It's 13 damage. The one that takes that past because it's halved and rounded down. But yes, they're not quite enjoying this, and given it will have to get out of the flames. Wait, hang on. Yeah, no, it doesn't say that. They automatically move out of the way once they take it. So it'll have to move on its turn.
Well, that'll mean it'll still be in there, won't
Yep.
it?
Okay, yeah, I just had to check to make sure on something. Wait. Ah!
Ah,
I did something wrong there. I need to add 27 back to... Oh, wait. I need to add 14 back to this. Because I just remembered the thing's resistant to fire.
resistant to fire?
Yep. The giant heart thing's
Oh.
resistant to fire.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but he doesn't have much of a place to go, so
No,
he's still
Yeah.
being
He is pretty
roasted.
much trapped now between two walls. Until concentration is broken on one of them.
I can cast it one more time if my concentration goes down.
So, are you moving or are you staying put?
Well, unless I can disengage, I won't be able to get away from this guy.
Disengage is an action which you've taken, so
Exactly.
it would be a miasma. Is she back yet?
Yes, I am. Is my
Hey!
microphone working?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna, again,
Okay.
at this point, may as well.
It could still make the... Are you aiming at the heart or...
Heart, yeah.
Okay,
You said that
it
it
can
has
hit the
disadvantage, I
heart.
think?
It does because it's quite literally having to swing.
Yeah.
It's a shame it has disadvantage, that lovely nat 20 there.
I, 33, so 66.
Yeah, because we did realise it was vulnerable to this.
Give it a... It has to roll now, I think, a concentration check or something.
Oof. Oof. It doesn't at the moment because it's already been forced onto the ground.
Okay.
That's what the concentration check was for, to see if it remained up or if it kind of slumped to the ground. But the
Fair
Wall of
enough.
Flames kind of did that to it already.
Okay. Fair enough.
So if I recall right, it's only there for one turn, but it is kind of trapped between
I was
flames.
gonna...
It has to choose its
Okay, hang
poison.
on.
Are you... Oh, you won't be able to move unless you take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, no, I can't. I just wanna see what this... There's an orb that I can get, that I got.
Oh,
And I can't remember what it's called. It was like a third... It allows me to restore a third level spell slot.
Pearl of Power, is it?
Oh, Pearl of Power, I think that was it, yeah.
Let me just look it up.
Yep.
Pearl of Power, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain one expended spell slot. If it's 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level, and it can't be used again until next dawn. So it will be your action to do that, which you've already used.
Yeah, if the expanded slot is 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level?
Yep.
Hello? Who's came back?
Oh, okay. Either way, you just get one 3rd level spell slot back.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So, next up would be the little jelly peeps. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. As they both just move out of the way of the fire onto the bridges. Let's put more there because that'd be a bit more reasonable of a position. Those guys still staying up there to beat up a Codi. That one's staying there to beat up Allo still. Yep, they're on Uylz and the Dragon. So, oh, that's the wrong
Hi.
button. This one's coming over to fight Miasma. This one's just running over
Oh.
to beat up Allo.
Never mind, I was gonna say no more pack tactic.
Yeah.
But that guy came over.
So, yes. Let's do these three on Codi. Where was it? Where's their attack? Oh, there. 1d20 plus 3 with advantage. First one on Codi will miss. Second one on Codi. I'm betting we'll miss. I don't think Codi has a 14 AC. Let me check this. No, she's got way higher.
19 is. Oh,
There it is.
well.
There it is. So whatever this is doubled. 2d6. 22
Oh, Christ.
plus 10. So 32.
God.
That's crits for you.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
aware, but.
Quick question.
Yes?
Did we rest before we came in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
So Codi is not looking too great. On the dragon, the one on the left will only get one attack. So 13 on the dragon.
That's a miss.
Okay. 2 attacks on Uylz. One with advantage because of pack tactics. 13 on Uylz.
That's a miss.
Okay, and the other one will also miss then. 1 on Miasma with
Yep.
advantage because pack tactics. A 7 won't hit Miasma, will it?
No.
Hoping that a 7 will hit me as no.
2 on Allo with pack tactics.
No.
16.
Nope. And no.
No. Wow, only Cody took the brunt of that one. Trickstem. You're hearing a lot of commotion. You're not hearing a lot of boss death at the top. So you start to make your way down the vines. I'm going to need you to make me a athletics check. That is fine. You will make it down next turn. It is the mouth's turn. The mouth did indeed recharge. Let's see how many more are being spat out.
Four.
Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. And 4. And then it's going to do a tongue attack on Cody. +3 to hit. That is a hit. To be fair, it should have had advantage, but yeah.
Either way.
3d6. Only 6 damage. Let's see. Cody is still up.
oof.
She looks like she could go down any second, but she is still standing. It is yours turn.
It is my turn. Alright. There is a lot of things that I could do. Uh, I mean, Uylz is going. He is going to look up the heart, and with the firewall, um, he is also going to go ahead and. How? Oh, uh, never mind. Do something different. Something a little bit. I was just gonna go ahead and cast Scorching Ray at 4th level. Before anybody says, but he's resistant to fire, Uylz is a wildfire druid. He only has fire.
That is fair.
That and healing. But I can't exactly get to Codi. So Uylz is going to cast Scorching Ray at 4th level. And is going to make the
Oops.
4 spell attack.
So, if I recall right, it's a ranged attack,
No,
isn't it?
sorry, this will be 5. This will be 5.
Okay.
It is a ranged attack. Well, hold on. Let me double check that just to make sure. Yes, it is a ranged attack. Um,
So it would be with disadvantage.
yes, it will be with disadvantage. But Uylz is going to go ahead and he is going to throw all 5 of them at the heart.
Okay.
And so let's do this. So for the first one, that is with disadvantage, +9 to hit. That is 18.
Yeah, that's a hit. So that's 1d8.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and. Yep. Damage already halved is going to be 4.
Okay.
With disadvantage with a +9, that is going to be 17.
Yep. That hits.
Alrighty. That is going to be already halved. There's the half of 13. That's 6, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
6.
6, because it'll be rounded down.
Alrighty. With disadvantage and a +9. That is a. No, that's not dirty 20. That's math wrong. That is a. Nope, that is a dirty 20. That's math right.
Yep. Roll your damage.
Halved, that will be. Half of 11 is 5.
Yep.
Rounded down, so, yep. This is the 4th one. Disadvantage +9. That is. That's another 17.
Yep.
And that is a 6.
Okay.
And this is the last one. With disadvantage, this is a 16.
Oh, yes, that is just about to hit.
And then half that damage will be 5.
Okay. It is still up.
And now it's pissed at Uylz.
I mean, given how many enemies are down there, it's already pissed at Uylz.
And now it's the dragon's turn.
Yep.
Yep. And Now it's the dragon. Dragon can't really do a whole lot at the moment because he can't really do his breath attack. But he can still do his two bud. So he'll go ahead and make those on the dude to the left of him and then the dude to the right of him.
Okay.
So for the dude to the left, that is a 16 to hit the dude
That
to
hits.
the left, and then a 19 to hit the dude to the right. Cool.
The above hits.
For the dude to the left, it is. For the dude to the left, it's the 1d6 plus 4, and then plus the piercing damage. So that would be. Boop. So physical damage wise, it's going to be 7 points of physical damage plus
that already
the
halved?
2 non-physical, which is it's the piercing. Yeah, that's how.
In that
And then
case,
for the
it
dude to the right,
is- Oh, look. What did I do?
for the dude to the right, it is just 6 points of physical damage, and then with the piercing damage, it's just the 2 already have.
So 8. So there we go.
Mhm.
The guy to the left is pretty much just sliced in half. I'm not deleting his token though
Oh,
because he has a turn tracker.
That is fair. I also forgot to do, but I'm not gonna do it because I forgot. It's just one of the traits, which is that extra D8. But I forgot to do it, so I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. So we get to the heart. And yeah.
Oh, I forgot I wouldn't. I also forgot I wouldn't have had disadvantage because I have pack tactics and miasma's right by me.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I shouldn't have had to. That's on me again. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, me and Ranna
Every hit,
earlier
one
should
hit,
not. Yes, the last session should not have been taken.
every hit anyway. So
Oh, yeah. Also, whose flame wall is the heart in?
the red one's
Currently
yours. The blue
mine.
one's yeah. So I was just looking to see. Yeah. So
Actually, wait. Wouldn't he technically be in both? Because he's the tube that connects him is a part of him, or is that
I already said
considered
that.
different?
Yeah, I've already said that the tubes aren't really that affected.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Trying to remember
Kind of
now.
like an umbilical cord.
So
You just gotta cut it.
the hole was 40 foot up. These are 60 foot wide by. I'm trying to scroll up to find the thing again. Where was it? That's way too far. I've gone into yesterday's session. Not yesterday. Last week. It's 20 feet high, but it's technically in both flames. So yeah, does this happen at the beginning of the turn or at the end?
Uh, what be you asking for, Beth?
For damage for the firewall. Does that
That
happen?
is at the end of each turn.
Okay, so he will still get his attacks. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, again, you see those little fleshy tubes on him? Line up and get ready to fire. How many is he getting?
That one.
Especially given he's reached a certain point.
Uh-oh. There's bonuses.
4 shots. Because he's getting to the desperation mode. Instead of only getting 1d8 shots, he gets 1d12. 2 on Uylz, 2 on Allo.
He said fuck the dragon and decided he wanted to get rid of the kobolds.
He wants to get rid of the flames that he's surrounded by. Let's see. These are +4 to hit. So the first two on Uylz, the highest one will
Miss.
be a 14, which I think is a miss.
That's a miss.
On Allo
It is in fact a miss.
will also be a miss. So roll your fire damage.
Roll all the
That
damage.
is 30.
So 15.
Yep.
Yep.
It's not sitting in Uylz's fire, so I don't think Uylz needs to roll, does he?
It's technically large enough that it's in both.
Haha!
Uylz does need to roll.
So that is going to be, with the added extra point of fire damage that I can do, that is going to be 45.
45 halved already, or?
Oh god, no, I'm not that powerful yet. Hold on.
So
I don't know what
22.
the half of 45 is. Hold
It'll
on.
be 22.
Is that rounded up or
45.
rounded
It'd be
down?
Yep, you're right.
22.5 and then rounded down is 22.
Rounded down.
It is then going to, well, he's going to do a legendary action because of that legendary bonus action, I guess you could call it. Let's see if it makes its con save. Just about. And I should note, it only gets one of these for several turns. So don't worry about this. Okay.
Oh, let's make him more grit.
You see it just rapidly start to thump. And a lot of the burn wounds that you see on its front start to knit and mend together.
That's cheating.
That's cheating.
I trust you guys to take care of these little guys.
Now,
Bamford.
Oh.
Hey,
Thank you, Allo.
So you are heading down the hole as well, down the vines.
Mm-hmm.
Athletics check.
Right there.
That's fine. You will arrive next turn just like Trickstem. Basically, it's a
Oh,
check to
actually,
see.
wait. How tall are the vines up?
Let me see, because I have actually written this down. The hole is 40 foot up. The climb itself is 90 foot.
Down?
Yep.
Shit. Never mind then. I was gonna cast something on the way down, but
That's why I said you'll arrive next turn. Because this is implying that you're climbing down with like a dash type of thing. Or just like going down at your normal speed.
this is me climbing down right now.
It would be Cody's turn. If I recall right, Codi has already used her action surge. She has not used this though. Which, trust me, I think she's going to need to do so. But first things first, let's see if she hits anyone.
Cody.
One,
Never mind, I spoke too soon.
2, and 3. Only 2 hits hit. And yet again, she is doing this on the mouth. So that is... Let me check to see if the mouth has resistances. Mouth of the beast. Solid resistant to those. Okay. But weak to those. Okay, that's where it comes in. So. As she goes at this swiping with her swords. You notice that it doesn't really seem too affected by the slashing of the sword itself, but the fire definitely does it a lot of harm. So that would be 22 plus 7. 29 damage with the first attack. And with the second one, since that's just pure slashing, 17 halved would be 8. And Codi is then going to go ahead and use Second Wind. To regain hit points equals 1d10 plus 5 to level. Oh. So 12. Yep. Allo. It is you.
It is my turn.
It is your turn.
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
Is it possible for me to summon Sable and get on Sable to get away from these guys?
To sum up who, sorry?
My
Sable.
Sable.
Oh, your horse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a ranged attack, so...
Okay. I'm not gonna do that. You probably want to pull... Well, you probably don't have to. But, yes. I am getting on the horse. Is that going to be an action?
That is going to be 2 attacks of opportunity on you if you do so.
Well,
Well,
this
actually,
guy's
technically
technically
only
still...
one, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
But-
fine with it just being one. But I'm gonna get on Sable and then I'm gonna try and fly
Nat
away.
20.
Fuck you.
You said you was fine with it.
I am fine with it, but not a nat 20.
So that would be 18, 22 damage.
You have knocked me out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you watch as Allo tries to get on Sable.
That's
Only for this,
-7.
only for this thing to just reach around with its hand and just slap her down to the ground. And as she does so, I believe that will both get rid of your wall of fire and Sable.
I don't know if it does that disable. Do we have the item information for that?
Let me look it up. What item was it again?
I do believe it's Obsidian Steed.
Obsidian Steed. Also, ow.
Back.
Welcome back.
Uh,
Figurine
Allo
of
just got
wondrous
bitch
power.
slapped.
Okay. Yep. Exists for a duration specific to each figurine. At the end of the duration, it reverts back to its figurine form. It reverts to a figurine early if it drops to 0 hit points, or if you use an action to speak the command word while touching it. So, technically, no, it wouldn't be despawned.
Yep.
It also only fights to protect itself.
Oh yeah, I wasn't going to be using it
Yeah.
to fight with, although...
So, quite literally, you just watch this thing slap Allo down, and then the horse is just staring at Allo, just nudging her every now and again, just like, get up, get up.
Let's have it pick me up and then go away from the enemy.
I'm gonna say it's not gonna be able to do that.
Well, if you remember, it's not a normal steed either.
I
I
know,
don't know
but
the
you are
exact
also in
stats.
armor.
True.
Plus, if it tries to do that, it will also still count as it dragging you away from this one, meaning it will attack you.
Ah, yes, it'll attack something it totally just knocked out.
Yeah, these things are These things are pretty much mindless. If it sees something being dragged away from it, it's like, right, it's important, slap it again.
Well, that's not very nice.
These aren't very nice things.
Oh well. I guess that's my turn.
Yep. Miasma, you just watched Allo go down.
Let me see.
So I just look at something. Okay, so I just had to look it up as well. It's friendly to you and your companions. It understands your languages and obeys your spoken commands. If you issue no commands, it defends itself, but it takes no other actions.
Hmm.
Technically, you wouldn't have been able to avoid it to pick up your unconscious body.
Stop. Right there. Let's continue.
I'm just checking something.
If you're going to fireball, please do not do that.
I'm not fireballing.
If you go to fireball, please don't do that. The armor is still active.
Well, that and
I don't
Codi
know
is
if
literally
I don't know
right
if this can be reflected.
We'll find out when we see what it is. I'm gonna sneeze.
Got it's mostly just to try and like disable these guys from getting the Codi.
That's fair.
there. Stink bomb.
Stinking cloud. You create a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow nauseous gas centered on a point within range. Spreads around corners and its area is heavily obscured. Links in the area for
Just
your
enter on
duration.
this little guy here.
Okay, so let me just do this here. Token aura. Let me give it a green aura. 20 foot. So basically that. Yeah. Completely within each creature that is in the cloud at the start of its turn must make a con saving throw against poison. On a failed save, it spends its action that turn retching and reeling. Okay, so they don't take damage if they're caught in that. It's just...
Nope.
Okay. So, let's see. That'll only start on at the beginning of their turns.
Yeah.
So, it is their turns now. They're staying on the
The only
bridge.
ones
They're
that
fine.
aren't affected are the ones next to minions.
Yeah. So, let's see. First things first, the heart. Well, the mouth.
Mouth has to see it, I think.
It does. It fails.
Fail. Yep, I can't
Spends
do
its
anything
turn
this
just
turn.
retching and just... You see the mouth just kind of open and close, like going... Just tried its
Exactly my
best.
plan.
Yep. The little gooey boys. Going from left to right in that little V motion, and then the two next to the unconscious Allo. Starting from top left, that is a pass.
Yeah, it's a pass. I can pass.
Pass.
Oh my god.
Nat
Come
20.
on!
The one
Thank
underneath
you.
fails. That one fails. That one passes. That one fails.
Fail.
So the ones that have failed at the moment are these two, and this one all the way up here. How
Alright,
about
what
the
about
two
the
next
ones
to
next to Allo?
fail
Fail.
and fail?
Fail.
They both
Yeah,
cannot
they
do
can't do
anything
anything
either.
now.
They are retching. So the ones that are not retching. That one stay next to Codi. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to slowly start to approach. 5, 10, 15. Oh, I did something wrong there. 20, 25, 30. That one's in with the dragon. And that one's there. The one on Codi. Unfortunately hit with that 20. $14 damage. That is exactly enough. Codi's down. Let's see. The only other ones that can attack at the moment are the ones with Uylz and with Miasma. So let's go. On Uylz, fail. Second one on Uylz, fail. On Miasma, fail.
No.
Trickstem, you've made your way down. You are roughly here.
Everything within this radius needs to snake a check next turn as well.
Yep,
Oh wow, this is great.
yep. As you make your way down and hit the bottom of the vines, you see Codi down and Allo down.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Stop your whinging, we'll do something.
I will, you know, I'll avenge Allo by doing a wall of fire myself.
I just realised the mouse shouldn't have made the save yet, but it will make a save. Well, I'll keep the save that it made for its turn, so it'll still be retching. So whereabouts are you making the wall? Same place that Allo did?
Where does that go through?
On the heart itself, from one end of the bridge to the other. Essentially trapping it between two walls of flame that it can't get out of.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
Allo went down?
Yep,
Yes.
Allo's down.
Yeah. So's Codi.
How the hell to go down?
I went to try and get away from the thingies that were attacking my ass. And,
Okay.
Critted, yeah. They critted.
they critted.
Uylz plan B.
So roll your wall of fire damage there, Trickstem, because as you stated, it can't get away from this. All it has is resistance to it.
On the bright side, if I get back up, that'll be 3 firewalls.
I don't think you can stack a firewall on top of each other.
Yeah, you can. It's fire.
Is there not a wall behind it directly?
Oh god, there is, yeah, quite literally. Trickstem could have it there, and yeah.
Also, Ranna, if you've hit 0 hit points, by the way, your next turn you will get back up with 1.
Oh yeah, because
Swing's weak.
Uylz's thing.
I
This
didn't
thing's
hit
weak to
exactly
fire.
0. I'm currently at -7.
It doesn't matter. You will always be at 0. Negatives don't count in the grand scheme. They only count for death saves and halves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So in the
29,
scheme of things, you will always be at 0 until you get back up to a positive.
19, 14
Super
damage.
glad I was in the good bubble then.
5. Yep, it's not enjoying that. It's trapped yet again between two firewalls.
Just hear the Nolish cursing coming from the brain that obviously isn't working very well at the moment.
Unless you're going to move, that'll be your turn.
I'm not moving.
Okay. The mouth is retching. Uylz. You there, Santa? Oh, internet having issues. Going to pop again to fix it. Just have Allo roll the d8s and 1d8s for you.
Oh, no, I'm here. I'm here. That was 15 minutes earlier.
Okay.
Here's me. Hold on. So Uylz is going to go ahead, and I can't see Roll20. Roll20 refuses to load for me. So I'm going to do the next best thing. Wait a second. Hold on. Yep. Alrighty, sweet. I'm going to go ahead and as Uylz. Sure. Why the hell not? Um, how high up is the heart?
Currently, it is still on the ground.
Oh, it's on the ground. How far
Yes.
away is that from Uylz?
Let me just quickly measure it out for you. 75 foot.
75 feet.
Yep.
Cool. 75 feet. Oh, I've got it. This is going so slow, things are loading slowly. So, upon the heart, Uylz is going to twirl his staff, and then he is going to beat it on the ground 3 times.
Okay.
And Uylz is going to go ahead, and he is going to cast Insect Plague on the heart.
Okay.
Essentially, swarming, biting locusts fill a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point I choose within range. I choose where the heart is. This sphere spreads around corners. This sphere remains for the duration as area is lightly obscured. When the area appears, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw and take 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. A creature must also make this saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time and when it stays in there at the end of its turn.
Okay. So let me just... I'm just going to move this here on the space so I got something to center it on. Otherwise, I feel like this
Yep.
aura is just going to radiate throughout the entire creature. So I just need something
Yep.
that stays in one square for this. 20 foot, you said?
Yep.
20-foot circle. There we go. And oddly enough, by the looks of things, that will also just about catch the top of the mouth. So, the first time they enter the area, they need to make a save, was it?
Yeah, no, yes, they need to make a Constitution saving throw because the area's popped up on them.
Okay, if I recall right, it was that. 16 for the heart, and a 13 for the mouth.
16 for the heart and a 13. Both of those, I believe both of those are failures. Let me double check on that. Yep, both of those are failures.
Okay.
They're taking the 4d10 for both of them, so we'll start with the heart. That's going to be 25 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 25. Yep.
And then for the mouth, that's going to be 33.
Okay, both are still up, but the heart is looking very much worse for wear right now. It
Yeah,
is not a healthy heart.
and he gets to do this all over again on his turn with that and my wall of fire.
And Trickstem's Wall of Fire.
And Trickstem's wall of fire.
Uh, your dragon as well?
Yep. Well, actually, no. I think his time frame is gone.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
the dragon.
So, yeah, he will sadly fade away.
Yep.
I think he's run out of time.
So the dragon poofs. It is the heart's turn. And I'm just going to say this right here and now. The heart's only got this one turn to try and knock both Uylz and Trickstem out of concentration. Otherwise, I think the heart may die here. Let's see what it gets for shot-wise. 4 shots again. 2 on each.
Okay. Well, actually, yeah, that's my problem, but you know.
Let's see. 1d4 to hit. Slash power 1d20 plus 4. First one on Uylz is a 13, which will miss.
Mm-hmm.
Second one on Uylz, 9, misses. Yeah, this could be the end of the heart. Let's see what happens with Trickstem. 10, fails.
I would like to say that this is the second boss fight that Uylz has not had to move from his spot.
That is a 17 on Trickstem.
That hits.
Remember, you do have shield.
I think this is the
Oh
first
yeah,
time
shield
Allo's
is
actually-
going right up.
They use shield, it breaks concentration, because shield is
Oh
another
no.
concentration.
No, shield's not
Oh.
concentration.
Shield isn't
Yeah, no.
concentration, shield's a reaction.
It
Shield
is a
Never
is
mind, I'll
it's
use
not
shield then.
concentration.
But doesn't
Con-
that still break her concentration?
No,
Uh,
it's
no.
only concentration spells. We went over this last session. Because
Yeah.
I was
Only-
worried about that.
Yeah, only concentration spells break other concentration spells.
Yep.
So there's no worries about that. So I'm gonna do this right now. Between you two, Trickstem and Uylz, decide who's going odds and who's going evens. That way I can decide who's rolling their damage first. Ah, screw it. No, never mind that. No, that's lame. That's boring. Both of you roll your damage at the same time.
Okay. I need him to make that Constitution saving throw again. By the way.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Uh,
Whoopsies.
13 fails.
The time of my life.
You know, I think this is the first time Allo got knocked out properly. If we're not including.
Allo's knocked out?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that is 30 points of fire damage from Uylz, and that is 37 points of piercing damage from Uylz.
Yep,
That's unfortunate.
Trickstem adds a nice hefty 12 to that as well. This is where I reveal the heart had 10 HP left. So yeah,
God, I brutalized it.
all that lot combined at the end there, you watch as the heart just starts to thrash and throb. It can't get away from the little insects piercing its flesh and causing its blood to spew everywhere. And each time a new wound is created, it's cauterized by the flames before it can even try and knit itself closed. And the heart just withers. And you watch the vines at the top separate themselves, and the heart just drops into the acid below.
Don't break my heart, my ankle broke the heart.
And then you watch something else interesting happen. The little creatures, the little blobs that you're surrounded by, they start to thrash and wail, and then they just start to burst.
Oh! Uylz is hiding behind miasma.
Oh, there's one right there.
He's not getting covered. Uylz will knock it.
The mouth
He will have
just lets
under
out
miasma.
the mouth just lets out an unholy death screech before the tongue just lolls to the side, indicating that has also died.
still
Suddenly, the
here.
other pieces pop out.
Seeing as everything's dying, I
Oh,
think
no,
we
no,
need
wait,
to
guys.
We're going back
Return
to where I
yourselves
go.
to where you were. We're not done
I'm
yet.
not.
I think we need to leave, like, right now.
Banfliff, you have not arrived off the vine jet, so that's fine. But let me just quickly get these things sorted out first. I just need to remove the things that are no longer there. Because you will also see two large arms shoot out from the walls, which just fall silent and just flop onto the ground dead. Because no one got close enough even to the bridge for these things to trigger. Likewise, on the other side of the bridge, you see two eyes open up that just roll into the back of the sockets. Because no one got close enough for those either.
Chicken eyes.
So in short, yes, should be dead, yo. But I'm going to need you all to make me a perception check. Those that are up anyway. Unfortunately, Allo can't make a perception check. Allo is kind
Neither
of
Well,
night
are,
from
are
Codi.
we still in combat? Because if we're not in combat anymore, she'd be back up.
You are still in turns.
Okay, cool. Also,
Okay.
that is a 2 on perception.
Okay, so Banfliff and let me see first. Did I write for this? Yes, I got that. Okay. So Banfliff and Uylz. As everyone's there just relaxing and getting ready to go heal Codi and Allo, you feel you like watch the walls and the floor just tremble and shudder. And yeah, you start to see the acid begin to rise.
Yeah, that's why I was saying we need to get the fuck out of here.
Banfliff, since I'm so close, have I made it to the ground at this point?
Yes, it is your turn, and you
Okay,
will have
so
made
I'm
it.
grabbing Allo, and this is gonna seem really weird at first. I'm so sorry, Ranna.
Why are you apologizing?
Because this is almost like one of those awkward, like, personal space violation things. He's grabbing Allo, and his chest cavity is just going to open, and he's wrapping his roots around Allo like a little fucking baby pouch, using cure wounds. And he's already getting himself on the way up the vines, like getting Trickstem up there as well. Just be like, come on, guys, gotta go.
You won't be able to pick up Trickstem as well.
Well, I'm not picking him up.
Okay.
I'm just like
Oh, no, try to,
ushering
yeah.
his ass up the goddamn. So
So
what is it?
make a
It's level
heal.
2, so
Yep.
it's 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Also, I
That
love the
would be
fact that
my.
one of the actually no, yeah, he also has healing as well. I was about to say, I love the fact that you're taking one of the only other healers and getting them out today before Cody can be saved.
I mean,
Yeah, Uylz is already he's clicked his staff against the ground and he's using summon giant insect to summon a rather large wasp to pick up the unconscious Cody.
Yeah, we'll have to
I
do that
believe I
later.
can do one other thing as well.
Well, that would be your action, and if you are going to start climbing up the vine, that would be your movement, so you have a bonus action.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I really want to do this, but I'm not gonna do anything because it's a little bit more of a technicality thing. So I'm just gonna continue climbing up the vines.
Okay, in that case, if you're going to start climbing back up the vines, I'm going to need an athletics.
Oh, and Ranna heal 15.
Okay.
An 11 is a fail. You are actually struggling to get up the vine. You make no progress. That one you
Trying to
slide
get up
into
there.
death.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
scrambling, just slides back down.
Codi is going to need to make a death save. That is one success. Allo, you are healed and you are nestled inside Banfliff.
Mm. Ow.
Oh, good Derwig. He's just gonna kind of like let her back out.
I'm making a note of 1.
I don't feel like moving.
Never
Oh.
mind. He's just gonna hold the Allo.
Okay. So is
Just
that
going to call Sable so they follow.
Okay, so Sable is
Allo head
following.
just sticking out of Banfliff chest like a little gem. Like, hello guys. I am
Miasma.
nestled inside.
Miasma is going to do a shockingly selfless maneuver. I'm assuming. Wait, I have a question. Is the insect picked Codi up already?
No, because that will be on Uylz's turn.
Okay, wait, actually, let me just check the movement here.
Oh, I forgot that we were still doing turns. I apologize.
Yeah, okay. She's gonna move up here, and I'm gonna try and roll Madison to wake her up, or at least try and
Stabilizer.
stabilizer. Yeah.
Do you not have any potions on yet?
Oh no, I don't think I don't know. I remember I took a break. I missed one session after you guys got all of the magic items, so I don't know what I was given.
Just drag Cody with you. I can make popsicles.
Miasma has 6 in strength. She can't carry me.
Miasma, roll me an investigation.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Yep, you head over to Codi and just quickly root through her stuff. Codi has a cure moderate potion.
I don't know if I want to use that because I don't know if Dion wants me to use that.
Then
You know
let
what?
the bug
I'm gonna
pick
give it to
up
her.
Cody.
Well, I mean, Cody might
Can
be dead
the
if
bug
it's not
pick
used.
up Codi?
Oh, yeah, true.
Can I give her half of it?
This will be cure. Hang on.
I'm sorry, you used her own stuff to heal her.
Potions of healing. Let me see if it says these for the increments. Increase.
I don't trust death saves. I don't trust the dice.
So if I recall right, it's 2d4 plus something for a basic, which would consider the lighting. Oh wait, yeah, here we go. I would consider the moderate one a greater healing, so it's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. I'm sorry, I used the potion.
So roll your heal, roll the heals.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yep, roll 4d4 plus 4. 13. Cody is back up. Just looks around groggily, sees that everything's dead. And I'm gonna make her make a perception just to see if she sees the oncoming acid. Let's see what everyone else got for theirs. Yeah, she does. She sees it.
Okay. That's my movement done, so I'm gonna have to. At the
Okay.
very least, I still have second level spell slots, so.
Yeah. Trickstem. You're seeing everyone start to book it out of there.
Yes.
You also see that Cody's
Oh.
back up now as well, so.
Oh, that's good. Wooden dimension door work?
Pop up dimension door, let's see how the range of it.
It's like 100 feet or something.
Up to
200 feet.
300 feet
Jesus.
to a location or any other
It's
spot you see
500
within
feet.
range.
That's like, I was gonna get all technical because I have tree step, which is also
Yep.
a teleportation that allows you to move 500 feet, but the way I perform it's very weird, and I don't know if I could take Allo with me.
One you can visualize, and one you can describe by stating distance and direction. You were there, so you can visualize it. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carry capacity. Must be within 5 feet of you when you cast a spell. So you technically could do that. But the thing as well is, I mean, if you got there, you could teleport Codi as well.
I'll do that.
Okay. So, Miasma, you've helped Cody back up. You watch Trickstem just quite literally run up to Cody, place an hand on top of her head. And just like that, just blinks away.
Oh, okay.
And because of that, I can remove Trickstem and Cody from the turn order because they are safe.
Fucking
Woo!
rude.
Uylz,
Yeah.
your turn.
So it is. So it very much is. Uylz is going to. Fuck it. Uylz is gonna get on Miasma's back and he's gonna slap her with a good old fashioned long strider.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Just see Miasma like disappear in a flash of lightning.
So, Long Strider does what again?
It gives her 10 extra feet.
So, you've got 40-foot movement now.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, because you've got a climb speed, don't you?
Yeah, well, I have to reapply it, but
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah,
Miasma doesn't
spider
have an
climb as
innate.
well.
She doesn't have an innate climb speed, unlike to regular Tabaxi.
Let me just see. Yeah, I quite literally have written down here, those with climb speeds need no roll because it makes sense. So,
Hmm.
yeah, on your turn you will be moving 40 foot. I'm
Yep.
guessing that
Question.
given you did that, you're all the way over here now, Uylz.
Yep, I'm with Miasma and on her back.
That's for you.
Giddy up,
Uylz.
kitty.
Are these actual roots and vines?
Hey, yes, they are. The vines that you yourself placed.
Oh my god.
You forgot?
Well, I did. So in that case, Banfliff's just gonna ask them to pick him up to the top. He's gonna commune with them and use plant growth on them as well, to allow them to be able to grow larger to bring him and the horse up to the top. Ba-doop.
Okay.
Spell slot!
Yeah. Okay. Two possible uses. If you use it using one action, choose a point within range. You config. Cast it for over 8 hours, you enrich the land. So plant growth will make them thicker. And what were the other thing you were doing?
Well, plant growth will make them thicker and longer. Banfliff's like ask them to just like gingerly bring him up and like the horse as well.
Sable can
because
fly.
I can't leave Alice horse behind. She'd kill me. Oh, Sable can fly. Never mind. Just me and the Ranna then.
Okay, so asking it to carry you.
If it takes like 2 turns, then
God.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, whose microphone do I keep coming over with that?
It's
Probably.
mine. I'm trying to fix it. It's because I'm having to use my phone.
Okay. So you got that. I know that you got the thing where you can commune with plants.
Hmm.
I'm just currently
I just didn't
thinking about
know if they
this.
could bring me up to the top. If they can't, then because this is an awkward way to use the spell. But Tree Stride?
Is Tree Stride a bonus action though?
No, it would be just a regular action.
Then that would have to wait until your next turn. Because even though you have summoned up the vines and you have made them thicker, you still don't think it'd be able to hold your weight and anyone else's weight that's going up there.
I'm not
With them being
that
that thick.
fat.
It's
You're a
probably with them-
fucking tree person.
Yeah, it's also with them
I-
being even thicker now. They're
I
starting to
realized
weigh
that I'm-
themselves down.
Started to realize that, I just realized looking at my bio that I'm 230 pounds. Never mind, I am fat.
So
Yeah.
the unfortunate side effect for this is those that are going to start to try and climb up to this thing, yeah. They must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. So
I must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves, isn't it? Or is it
nope,
them?
a creature moving through the area. So miasma, when you start to climb, you're only going to be able to be moving 10 foot upwards.
God fucking damn it.
Are you going to start your climb, Banfliff?
I am ripping Ranna out of my chest, slapping her on the horse, and slapping the horse's ass. Yeah.
Oh, frick! I was gonna cast Enhance Ability on you. But
Nope, it's okay. little one's out of here.
Okay. And are you doing a movement yourself?
Mm.
What the hell's this spell? What was this? I just saw that then. I'm like,
Me,
what is this?
I'm gonna hold my movement as a way to help. I am going to ramp myself so that they can walk up me and get 10 feet, and then so they'll be able to move another 10 feet after that.
Okay. So,
The Banfliff will be the last one to leave.
yeah. Allo,
Hmm?
you're on the horse now.
Yes, I am clinging to my flying steed because I am not feeling too well at 8 feet. 8
Was
HP.
your horse, was Sable already somewhat in the hole when Banfliff put it on, or were you waiting down at the bottom?
Sable was following behind because
Okay,
I
so
did tell
at
him
the
to
bottom.
follow.
Make me a perception check, Allo.
Okay. That's a 22.
The area is too thick with vines now for Sable to fly through.
Hmm.
Cut him down, Ranna. Cut him down.
That's what I was planning on, but at the same time, I don't want to burn anybody.
Oh, that's very true.
Could I possibly use Produce Flame and just burn the vines as I'm going up? Miss Ian?
You could. It may, if you do, Miasma will need to use Spider Climb to start climbing up.
Well, I mean,
Banfliff
That's
would
fine.
be left trapped down there.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh.
You say that.
Banfliff can do the teleporty thing now that Banfliff isn't having to carry my stupid ass.
Yep. I can't do it with her, mainly in the technicality of Banfliff is the tree himself. So if he wraps up, he would suffocate Allo and crush Allo in the center of a tree and kill her.
Okay.
So now that
So-
Allo's out of there, I have a way out.
And technically, if Miasma was paying attention enough, Miasma could possibly jump on before Sable passes Miasma.
Miasma would have to make.
It hasn't
a-
even left yet.
Yeah.
Because they're still down at the bottom, because I moved before me. Yasma's been able to leave, so you're ahead of all of us right now. Do it, Ranna. Burn the world down to the ground.
Alright, fuck it. Producing flame. I
Okay,
don't know if
so
you want me to roll anything for that, but yeah.
let me just see.
I don't believe you. No, because Produce Flame is technically like a 2-turn move. You spend your first turn producing the flame, and then you could hold it in front of you as you like flew up through, and it would burn the vines. But you could also spend another action your next turn to throw the flame that you have produced at something like Fireball.
Yep.
That was the one I always used to use on Snicky Snack because it's a cantrip, so you can just like he could produce flame in his mouth and then spit it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
So.
so there are two ways I could go about this now. After reading the spell, I could go as said, or I could go the logical way. The logical way
Who
would be
uses
that
logic?
yes. Well, okay then.
Who uses logic, Leigh?
Yes, who uses logic? So,
You've seen Pinko. Come on.
yes. You hurled a flame at a creature within 30 foot of you. Vines are not a creature.
Vines
Also,
are a plant. I wasn't going to throw it.
yep.
She's
It
just
also
holding it
states
in
that
front
it.
of her, like
Yep.
lighting them on fire.
It also states that it doesn't burn away things. It's why when wizards and such in a forest, if they don't want to burn the forest down, they tend to use scorching ray because that also says it doesn't burn plant matter and such, whereas firebolt and such do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to say. Do I use logic and just state that
Ranna.
yes, it would burn vines?
Or
Ranna, do you have acid splash?
I do not.
Ranna?
I use the
Ranna?
spray.
Ranna? I feel like I need to point out something right now. Raka was the one who said, "When do we ever follow logic?"
Glaring at Raka now. You know, I just remembered. Leigh,
Yes.
doesn't the horse have stats for something? I can't remember the exact species that it is, but it does have a thing, I think.
Does it not
I
have a
can't remember.
Is it not in the sheet? Did we not put it on the sheet yet?
Did we not put it on the sheet? Hold
Current
on.
hit point 63, speed 60. So, yeah. Confer, fire resistance, illumination, ethereal stride. Oh, I'm trying to open it up while you're doing that. Connect to the ethereal plane from the material plane or vice versa.
Could I possibly move through that to avoid the vines?
I suppose so, yes.
Okay. We're gonna do that.
Okay, so you watch as Allo tries to burn away the vines. Doesn't quite work. So then you see her just kind of vanish on the horse,
Just blip out of existence.
pretty much. And given that I just looked at that and, speed 60 foot, you are 30 foot away from the top.
Eh. Okay.
So that would be your turn. Miasma. You've got a Uylz on your back. Inferno?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, it wasn't done. Okay.
So you've got a Uylz on your back.
Mm-hmm.
You're heading over to try and climb up.
Yes, I am climbing up.
Yep.
My question is do you want the extra 10 feet bandfliff assistance?
Oh yeah, because you got.
Because
Yeah.
I can lift you up to like 10 feet.
Yeah.
That'd be
That'd
handy.
have to wait
Thank you.
until Pamphlet's turn.
No, okay,
Oh, never
I can
mind.
go
Yeah,
10
just
feet
start.
anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just start walking up.
So you move your 35 foot, so you've got 5 foot extra. You're using. I'm assuming you're putting the spider climb on yourself.
Yes, I'll just do this clarification.
So you now have a climb speed of 40 feet. But because of the plant growth, you need to spend 4 foot of movement for every 1 foot you move.
10 feet. So 15 feet is how far you'll be up.
Well, no, because she's got a movement of 45. She's already
Oh.
moved 35.
So should be a. Okay. So yeah, no.
Hello?
Never mind.
Welcome back, Santa.
Because you got
What's
hit
up?
with Bevel Stride, well, with the Stride thing, so you got an extra 10
Yeah.
foot of movement speed. Going from where you are to here, that's 35.
Yeah, and then the climb speed of 40.
Oh,
so
no,
yeah,
wait,
she
wait.
wouldn't make it 10 feet.
No, it's because you've moved a bit further ahead than what I'm used to. The hole's like here-ish. Like, it's quite a largish one, so you should be able to get up from roughly there. So if that was 25 foot, 35 foot, you'd have 15 foot of movement speed, 4, 8, 12. You'd be able to get 3 foot up. And keep in mind, this is also with Uylz on your back. So I need to make a note that you are 3 foot up. Uylz, you'll be with her as well now. Let me also note that Allo is 60 foot up. Uylz, it would be your turn. Oh, he's gone here.
Eh.
Oh boy. So let me just. I can't even look to see what spells Uylz has got because.
Wait, can I do a Uylz thing
Well,
for Austin?
go on.
Points his hand back. Produces a huge jet of fire. Like a rocket. Miasma has feather falling. she wouldn't come back down. No. I feel like, I don't know. Uylz is insane, so he'll probably.
That's the thing. I don't know what spells Uylz has.
I
Yeah.
don't. I
The only
couldn't
one.
tell
Actually,
you.
no, wait. I know of one spell that Uylz has. Wall of Fire.
Wall of fire. So he could burn all the roots.
50 Wall of Flame. Let me just see if it says it in the spell, because it'd be bad for me to say no to one and yes to another. Yeah, Wall of Flame doesn't state that it burns things away either. So that one wouldn't work. I'm just going to say he's going to hold his turn unless something is needed.
Okay.
So, Banfleth, it would be your turn.
Before he dissipates to the top, he is going to look over and again commune with the plants to open up a path for Miasma to just walk up. And then,
That they can
like,
do.
while
That
he is
they will.
doing that, he's like rooting himself into the ground and folding up into a tree to use tree stride to get back to the top.
Just let me see what Tree Stride does. Within 500 foot.
Oh, there is no other trees around here. Damn it! I can't do that. Then I do this. And I polymorph myself into a hawk and I fly away.
Okay, that's fair. That was fair. I will give you that. What is the flight speed of a hawk? Let me just look it up. 50
Actually, wait,
hawk.
no. I can transform myself into a higher class creature.
A hawk's flight speed would be 60 foot.
Yes, but I can also actually. Preferences for all flying creatures within 50 that are within. Stop doing things, internet.
Remember, it has to be a beast with a challenge rating equal to or less than your level.
So 9.
Yep.
Where is it? Oh, and that doesn't count as a creature. Wait. Hover, hover, hover. No. Where are you? Oh, right there. A griffin.
A griffin.
I found it. I believe griffins. Let me see. I want to make sure. Just let me make.
Considering size-wise, wouldn't that have the same issue as Sable would have had?
Yes,
But I
the
opened up the
yeah.
path with. I communed them to open up the path
So
for
rather than
people
it
to get
just like
out.
filling the entire hole, they've kind of spread themselves out to just stick to the walls now.
Huh.
A griffin is a large monstrosity, so if you
4. It's a challenge rating of 4, so I can do this.
griffins you can't turn into.
Why? Oh, because it's a large mythical beast.
It's a monstrosity, not a beast.
Oh. It says size and type is large and mythical beast.
On the Roll20 thing for it, large monstrosity unaligned. For the spell itself, it states, this new form can be any beast. Because I know I had to be careful of this in the Wednesday game, because it limited what I could turn into to be only beasts. Which is why Illu became a mammoth a lot instead. I said, even though it's not as grandiose, the hawk does work, as the hawk is a beast. And it has a flight to 60 foot, meaning you'd be pretty
Okay.
much on par
Well, then
with
we're doing that.
Allo.
Wee!
So 60 foot. And this is where we enter turn 3, where acid begins to rise. I forgot to keep a certain thing on there, but I know it goes after Miasma, so that's fine. If I
Well, we
recall
know
right, it went last, so...
Allo's safe.
To be fair,
We know Allo's safe because in this turn she'll be passing
yeah,
through the.
Allo would be safe, you'd be safe, because you're flying now as well. Miasma's got a 40-foot climb speed that is no longer hindered. So quite frankly put, there is no need for me to continue this in turn order. The acid will not be able to reach any of you.
Everybody run! Took us a while, but we got there.
Because I was like, oh,
I
you know,
fucked
people have
it
to
up at
climb the
first.
vines. I've got all these rules and that lot. And it's like, oh, yeah, no, I've got climb speed. That's fine. We're going to fly. Okay, that's fine. Trickstem, you can't surely get away from... I'm going to teleport with Codi. So, yes, that is indeed us out of turn order. And out of combat. As you all make it up to the top
Yeah.
and away from the acid.
All
You
right,
still
keep
see the
moving.
acid rising, but you know you've got enough time.
This is where when we get up to the top, he's gonna like cancel his polymorph.
Yep.
And once Miasma and Uylz are through, he is going to kind of will the plants to close up the entryway
Yep, they will
as
just...
much as they can to hold back the stomach acid,
Yep.
giving us a little. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to use Wall of Stone to seal off the entrance.
Yep. It doesn't need stone to be near there, so that's fine. So,
Yeah.
as soon as Miasma and Jules gets to the top, you'll see this giant wall of just rocks and stones just form up like a clog in an artery just over this thing.
Alrighty, let's go. See Panflip running down the hallway.
As
Too
you
late
all,
for them.
as you all start to make your escape, Grace quickly following behind. As you go back up the fleshy stairway, back towards the actual castle part, a familiar face waits for you at the top. There's just a slightly out of breath Una just watches and just waves to you all.
Ah,
You would not believe what I've been through.
okay, tell us.
Tell us while we run. Banfliff's like, pick up your weight, dear, and picks her up.
Eh?
And then we're just keep running down the hallway. No time to waste.
Yep.
But do tell us that story.
And as you make it to the outside, you see what seems to be the remains of the abominations just scattered around. Some of them, they seem to have died in battle. The others quite literally seem to have just died as soon as the heart died, essentially.
They kasploo.
Aside from the ones that from those that have seen it, some of them definitely may have fallen kind of on the wrong side of a certain beholder.
Oh. He's mad.
And as you get out, Una just points towards one of the upper floors of the castle. Where you see
Mm-hmm.
where once was a beam being shot out towards the center, it now lies silent. I had to get in and sneak around and disable that by myself. No one came
Well,
with me.
Did an awesome job, though.
Yes and no. I think the power's been rerouted again.
Honestly, at this point, I think all of them are probably going to do that.
Well, I mean, until all four of them are gone down. I don't think you can really
any
reroute 10 that are powered down.
like injuries or anything that Una may have faced, or Banfliff's just gonna like heal her while he carries her out of the.
Yeah. So you heal what bruises and scrapes she has.
Yeah, for 8, if she's taken any damage from her little adventure.
Yep. She'll just look around to you lot. So, where do we go now?
Banfliff's gonna look for another beam.
A beam?
Is there another one? Or have we done all of them? Because don't we still have this side
Oh,
we have to
yes,
go to?
there is one last beam being shot towards the citadel. All the way up in the top left of the area.
I think now is the time that we rest. But as soon as we've all rested, I think we ought.
Well, I mean, there's enough time in the day. We could probably get back to the fort if we needed to. The rebels will probably house us up.
to get a move on. Do that.
Out of character question.
And
This
Yes.
Banfliff is gonna.
is superior healing potion or greater healing potion the higher of the two.
Superior.
Okay, I'm taking Ella's gonna take the greater healing potion and just pop it into the freaking popsicle maker as they walk.
Okay. I was about to say you don't need to worry too much about that. You're not going to encounter anything on the way back to the base, well, to the rebel fortress, and you can just heal up on a long rest.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't even taken any damage, so
Troll.
save them for the final one because we might actually need those.
Yeah, after all,
Okay.
the last one is going to be the changeling.
You just catch her mid pour.
Yeah, it's
And
just like
just
before even the liquor comes out, Bavliff just kind of corks it up with a natural cork, just.
it's like a little vine comes out of nowhere and just. Boop.
Okay. Well, Uh,
How far away is it from?
You'll be able to make it before nightfall.
Well, I know, but like how far from place to place from where we are to the fort?
If I recall right, that was like. It's been so long since we've been on this map. I forget the range thing I was doing for this. For like
Was
every
it
5
half a day
foot.
or was it a full day?
If I
I think
recall
it
right, it
was.
was half a day.
Okay, so we're gonna cut that in half. Since everybody around here is fairly small. Banflip, actually no. Yes, I can. Banflip is gonna turn himself into a horse with wild shit.
You're just gonna find right next to
And then he's gonna have like Miasma and Uylz get on his back because Ranna has her horse, and we're all just gonna run off.
There is a problem with that.
60
Cody.
move speed, I believe, right? I believe a horse is still here.
Yes, but you do still
Cody and
have
Trix.
Cody, Trickstem, and Grace.
Yeah. Just vine yourself up a freaking cart.
You know what? Nope. You know what? Nope. I'm gonna polymorph the two of them into birds. I still have 2 spell slots left, and they're not gonna be used for anything else. So I'm just gonna boop into hawks, both of them,
That does still
and
leave one
then
person.
Well,
Who?
if Cody's still there, then Cody could ride on Sable with me.
That is true.
No, Uylz is on my back with Miasma because a horse can take
You
2
have
people, and they're
Grace,
both
you
very
have
light.
Trickstem, you have Cody. Technically speaking, Grace could polymorph herself because I believe she has that.
Actually, let
That
me look
is
to
true.
see.
She does have polymorph.
Grace Martel has.
She turned me into a hummingbird, remember?
Yes, she does. She does have polymorph. So she watches as
Alrighty,
you.
folks, let's get out of here.
Yeah. So, given you're the only one here that would affect Trickstem, you were approached by Banflip and poked, and you find yourself turning into a bird. I'm assuming some kind of hawk.
Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
turning both her and her as in Cody and Trickstem
Yep.
into Hawks because those are my last 2 spell slots for that. So
So, as you're turned into a hawk, uh, the cub drops out of your harness, looks around, and it's a cub. It can keep up. It's fast.
it's a wait. What kind of cub is it?
It's a tiny
It's the
displacer beast cub.
Oh, I didn't even realize we had one of those.
if it gets
I
tired.
haven't been here for 2 sessions. Remember?
I mean, me and Rebecca did look at the folder where I keep the recordings of these on the new laptop on its still hard drive, and just the amount of these was recorded compared to the Tuesday games. We've held this game off for a lot more. It is crazy to see the disparity between that. But
Well,
yes,
we're on it now.
yep, you all head back to the fort. And as you get back, the rebuilding, they managed to do quite a bit of work. And they will offer you up a room for the night with guards waiting outside, so no one needs to keep watch.
Banfliff's just gonna do as he always does. He's gonna find the spot in the center of the courtyard and wind up into a tree.
Yep.
Ooh,
And who was
if
it
it'll
who
roll
had
it.
the thing?
Roll 20. You gonna do this? Okay. Only 1 mushroom sprouts at Banfliff's feet throughout the night.
You hear the cries of the dead troll.
Dead gnome trying to get more
Dead.
mushrooms.
Yes.
Actually, that's a good point. Let me just. Okay. So, yep, that makes sense. So, you all wake up in the morning, having been rested. There seems to be a bit of a commotion over at one of the walls.
Mm,
Also, quickly remind me, who has the disc to contact Smitty?
I believe I'm the one that has that.
You get a call. It just flickers up, the little hologram pops up. So, I got a question now. I'm assuming this is to do with you, given the name it kept name dropping, but giant floating orb of death kind of tried to get in here.
Uh,
Kept asking for one Grace Martel.
oh, that's not good. Okay, Allo immediately goes and finds the rest of them. The thing that was trying to kill Grace has found its way over to her other friends.
I mean, it kind of pissed off after it couldn't get through the walls, but yeah, a little bit of warning may be nice in the future if you're ever going to release a bloody beholder. Sorry. Need to watch my temper. Last I saw, he was heading towards the exit.
Huh.
So by the time of this, he may be out.
Well, there's a lot of tough people out there. I'm pretty sure one beholder wouldn't be that bad.
Let's hope not. Anyway, I saw that you deactivated another beam.
Yeah.
Great. That means it's just one more to go. You got to go get the bastard.
Yep. Any suggestions?
Always watch your back. Never keep your eyes off of anyone. Remember, this
Oh,
guy could be anyone and anything.
well, yeah, that one's kind of obvious. Any bad habits or weaknesses you might know, Smitty?
Fuck. I wasn't expecting him to get that 20 here. 5th E changeling. Let me see. Enemy. Let's see what it says for stats for changelings. Are there anything here to help?
Bear in mind, I did also say bad habit.
Oh, I know. Oh, we'll get into that as well. Okay. Well, they can't be put to sleep. They're very good against being charmed. They tend to have a bit of a thing where if they catch you by surprise, they're a lot more deadly that way. Ambushers and all. And of course, just the shape shifting.
I know I'm gonna say this, and you'll probably end up using it against me, and I hate myself for saying this, but God forbid if one of them turns into Ix.
Oh, and there is the other thing as well. You mentioned bad habits. Egotistical. Likes to think highly of themselves. You know the artsy type.
Ah.
So if we get him talking about himself, you think that might distract him enough?
Uh, Depends on what topic. As far as I know, you try and do that and he may just try and kill you while monologuing.
By the
Gotcha.
way, ignore these. This is more for myself.
But yes, as you're walking along talking about this as you get to the others, you see what all the commotion is about at the wall.
Hmm.
Banfleth, you notice that the mushroom you felt grow up during the night has gone. And in the wall is a second gnome, halfway through biting into a mushroom.
Oh no.
It's just all the guards today just
Does
confused, being like, how does this keep happening?
By the end of this,
but
Banfleth's gonna have a.
Allo,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Allo and everybody would notice that he is staring awkwardly while carrying Chomp Chomp in front of him as he's like walking out of the fort. He like knows that the gnome is there. He like only glances over and then consistently keeps walking.
I'm going to roll a thingy. That's an insight, correct? That I need to roll?
That would be, yes.
That's a 23.
What he's glanced from this pamphlet.
Oh, the glance he's giving Chomp Chomp.
Yeah.
So the glance is a little bit of confusion. And a little bit of sorrow. You almost see a tear on the wood that is on Banfliff's face, like coming out of the mask.
Oh, just going to skip right up to Banfliff. Good morning!
Good morning, dear.
You look like you are having some issues, my friend.
Not ish.
You look like you've been crying.
Rather,
Or trying not to cry. Squint.
a little bit of
You cut out if you're still talking.
notice thing.
I think
Did Raka cut out for me or just everybody else?
cut out for me
Things
as
that you
well.
haven't noticed before. States.
Oh, today's not being friendly to cutouts.
Hello.
Try again.
So Banfliff pretty much like tells you that
Oh no. You may need to type it, Rack. You're cutting in and out a lot.
Yeah.
notice things. Okay, I'm gonna type this in D&D chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Apologies for this, by the way. Discord seems to be having issues at the moment.
Right. Is it okay if I can go lie down for now?
We're going to
Yeah.
be ending this soon anyway, so don't worry.
Okay.
All right, rest up well.
There.
Okay, so let's see what was put.
Able connection. You know, now that I've typed it all out. Oh, there it goes.
He states that it happens when you notice something you haven't before and looks back at Chomp Chomp.
Oh, you noticed
Ye-
something funny about Chum Chum?
Not funny, just rather peculiar here. Let me show you something as a way of nature, one soul speaking to another. And he's gonna crouch down by Allo when hold Chomp Chomp in front of him and set Chomp Chomp's head against Allo's head. If you would like, either will work for this, perception or arcana.
That is another 22 for a perception.
Alrighty. So as soon as Chomp Chomp's head touches your head, you hear Ix's voice singing. Doesn't seem like it's the beginning of the song, but it's almost as if she's singing from the heart. You can't quite make out the words, but then you also hear a small passing thought in a voice you've never heard before. I wish I had mom.
Oh.
And then he takes Chomp Chomp away from like your head and just kind of like holds him like a baby.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'd ever be able to get her back, but either way, he tends to miss her quite a bit. But the song, I still don't understand the ending of it.
Hmm.
If you can find a way, my friend, we can be together one day.
Hmm.
Well, maybe we'll figure it out as we go.
Maybe. Oh, we lost another person.
Oh, there's the Trickstem.
Back.
And he's just gonna kind of look at Allo, smile, still holding Chomp Chomp. And he's going to ask Allo if she is ready to start this trip along with everybody else.
Yeah. I think once we've all eaten breakfast, that should be fine.
Yep.
Also, have you seen the gnome eating another one of those weird mushrooms?
I did, but I do feel they have a problem.
Hmm.
And you know what the other thing is? The trees have been telling me that he's been following us for days.
Well, he's pretty stealthy if he's managed not to get caught by the enemy by now.
Ah, yes, but he was caught by the enemy. The
Oh.
wall is clearly his enemy.
I mean, you're not
His
wrong. It's claimed 2 gnome wives already.
it is enemy to all of gnome civilization.
The
Either way,
gnome eater.
either way, we
Either
should
way.
all settle down to have breakfast. Uh, 2 quick things. One, that is where we're going to end it there for this session. Actually, 3 quick things. One is that. 2, I'm sorry, this just came up on my Twitter.
Mhm.
Dungeons and Dragons are teaming up with nerds.
Elaborate.
You know, like the little candies?
Oh.
Like
Oh,
teaming
that's
up with
cool.
those, and it's like, oh, you know, certain little promotional packs will unlock little special adventures. But they've like
That's
taken the
awesome.
little nerd characters and turned them into D&D classic type things. There's a video
That's
for like the
awesome.
pink one where it's a rogue, and it pisses me off so much because it's running while holding a dagger like in between its toes, and they're going, you should not be able to have a flat foot while doing that.
Leigh,
Yes.
might I outro us today?
I
You
don't think
may,
we did
but
an
before
intro either.
we didn't actually, we didn't do one last week either. But
But
before
that
you
is
do an
okay.
outro, I do
Mhm.
want to ask one quick thing.
Hey,
How long's it been since you had a level up?
I think it's been a
why?
hot minute, actually.
The hot minute ends. Level up.
I mean, yay.
Yay! Now the question is, do I
Oh.
level up my freaking cleric side or my
I'm gonna
other side?
paste a note on my
I'll do an at in the Devil Darling in the D&D chat so people know.
well, I'm just gonna I put in my subclass, grab spells and level
Yeah.
up bonuses for Druid level 10. Just so that I have it. Hey. Level 10. Um Wait, what's the health thing? Just before I forget, that's 1d8 plus my
Constitution.
constitution. Okay. So that is 8 more health. That puts me at 59.
Yes. If you want,
Um,
Rebecca, we can either level you up tonight or we can wait until next Saturday and we could do it before the session.
Alright.
It's up to you because I know it's already coming up to like 10 something.
It's the holidays.
That is fair, but it's also boiling hot as fuck.
this is true.
No, he's open.
Either way, if you would like to transition us out,
I definitely can, and this is not going to be our normal outro, but love. I sat upon a vale of stone When a traveler passed me by, he offered up a second chance, one in which I could not deny. He took me home one foggy day, and there you caught my eye, a dark and evil soul, yet one so kind. I crept my way into your heart, and you your way to mine. But fate had other plans one day, for you were torn astray. I hoped one day we'd meet again, through darkness and dismay. But through it all you were gone, and I was led astray. For now a tale turned to dust, but a peace will always stay. For if you find a way, my friend, we can be together one day.
That was absolutely
And that is the
beautiful.
song that Ix has been singing in Chomp Chomp's head.
Wow.
I wrote that myself.
Really?
Yeah, thank
Holy
you.
crap, that was awesome.
Thank you. I was like, I have to do this as an outro one day. And since nobody's here and it's really quiet, I was like, this is the perfect time to get a really good recording of this.
Yeah. So,
So, anybody who watches this episode, we love you. Hopefully, you know she's not dead. She is, but she's not.
there's been enough
So,
And
timelines in it,
until
I guess,
next
that
time.
there's people going to be always alive or dead. But yes, until next time, we'll see you all on the Devil Darlings. I got it right on the outro.
yay!
This
Oh.
this requires a Poppy the Performer.
No. Oh.
I can
So,
I can hear a Josh screaming from here.